Star is born. I can feel it.
Hey, getting paid to sing's enough, honest. I mean, listen, it's even pitch perfect. What?
You can thank Alice for that. She tuned it in my car on a bumpy road.
Hey, wow. You got skills, Alice?
Hi, yeah, thanks.
So are you in town for the summer?
Yeah.
You should come to our shindig at the Cove. It's our big summer kickoff.
You do that too? Parties, I mean.
I know we're a small town, but yeah, we dabble. How about it? You in?
She is. I shall escort her.
See you tonight.
You know, I think that there's so much magic for her in getting to go back to 1974 and be with Colton as a young person and, you know, see and get to know Evelyn, get to know Dell, although we don't really see her interact with Dell very much. But yeah, and our beautiful new cast members, Jordan Dow and Julia Tomasone and Devin Chiquetto, just getting to sort of enjoy the magic that is the 70s and sort of that perfect setting for what Alice thinks is a perfect love story. And but there's also this huge guilt for her because Kat and Alice were there on the road. They were the reason that Colton crashes his truck, and they're the reason that Dell doesn't have her husband. They're the reason that his life was over. And so to live with that guilt, but also get that extra time with her grandfather is, I think, a really big contradiction for her. And so in a way that it often is, the pond is a gift. You get more time, but it's also a curse because you're living with knowledge that you never really should know.
I think, well, for Kat, you know, to take this next step is something that she wants to do, or at least wanted to do at some point. You know, her concern is this going to tear or at least create space between Alice and Kat? Like, where all of a sudden it's, you know, well, I think my baby's going to need me. But then her understanding, well, baby's kind of growing up now, you know, and she keeps making the point of like, I'm just next door, like I'm right here, like it's okay. But to take that step, and Elliot has to come to grips with the fact that Kat is not a neat person. He likes things that are, you know,
sanitary.
In their place. Sanitary?
Yeah. I mean,
I was going to say in its place.
Yeah, in that too.
Or
Yeah.
sanitary.
Yeah.
Brad.
Yeah. The question is, like, what happens? You spend a long time wanting something, and I think both Kat and Elliot have wanted to have a healthy, loving relationship. But what happens when you get what you want? It stops being something you're going after, and then you actually have to negotiate the reality of what does that actually mean to have this thing, and it's not always so simple. And I really like that the show creates space for some of that ambiguity, because that's real life, and I think that's one of the things that audiences know to expect out of this show and come back week after week to find is a groundedness inside this mystical, magical kind of
menagerie.
Menagerie, yes, right.
Thanks.
Right word.
Alliteration.
Mystical, magical menagerie that we have created with this show.